If there's one thing I've learned in my linguistic pursuits, it's this. Learning a second language, any language to a high level, is actually really hard. In this week's video, I'd like to talk about something I don't think you'd find anywhere else on YouTube, vast as the platform might be, and that is this, something I call linguistic gratitude. So, as we well know, gratitude is the mother of all virtues. You cannot be a truly happy person without first being grateful, something I think we are all better off keeping in mind, trying as the circumstances might continue to be. And in that context, I wish to discuss the marvellous English language. Now, I've made videos in 5 different languages at this point, but most of what limited audience I have comes from the Anglosphere, the English-speaking world, and particularly the United States. And to those people for whom English is a first language, I think you should be grateful, particularly if, like me, your parents or grandparents selected your country as a new home. And here is why. Your mother tongue, your L1, the language with which you will always have a special relationship regardless of others you might later learn, is unarguably the lingua franca, the common global language of the 21st century. You can lead a rich life, traveling and interacting with people from all over the world whilst being monolingual, provided that your one language is English. Your native language has a formal status in about 70 countries with a major secondary presence in dozens more. It's by far the most learned second language with well over 1 billion total speakers, more than even Mandarin. Anyone who wants to get ahead in the world knows how important it is to learn your language, not the other way around. To a large extent, you speak the language of science and medicine, of publishing and academia, of international trade and business, of foreign relations and the internet. How do you think air traffic control towers around the world communicate with pilots from around the world? What language is always beneath the national language on signs in foreign airports? It's English. That's the bridge. And why is this so? Well, ultimately, you could thank the British Empire, which at its height colonized about 1/4 of all people and all land in the world and spread its tongue accordingly. But still, up until about World War II, French was considered the language of diplomacy. Just take a look at early United Nations documents. The proximate cause is therefore the dominance of the United States in the latter half of the 20th century as American music, media, entertainment, enterprise, sports, and later technology spread across the globe. Most people alive today, no matter where they're from, have been exposed to the English language in some form or another. And so you really should be grateful to have been raised speaking English. The overwhelming majority of language learners are never able to speak their second language as well as their first, certainly not in the phonological realm, which we've discussed in great detail before. Of course, simultaneous bilinguals within the Anglosphere have the wonderful advantage of an additional language on top of English. But still, if I could choose only one of the more than 6,500 existent languages to be my L1, it would undoubtedly be English. And I happen to think you would do the same. Oh, how lucky we are. Alright, that's all for today. Please give this video a like if you learned something or just thought about something differently. And let me know in the comment section what you think the future of English looks like as the predominant world language. What impact will the rise of China and India have, if any? Don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss out on the next video, and as always, thank you so much for watching.